Hello and welcome to furryearsworld, where we are back on jolly old Sky Factory majig thingamanacawhack, and I'm just flying around looking at some stuff. I've been waiting patiently for my essence to get done. I've added another mana pool. I'm just going to keep adding mana pools and filling them up because, you know, mana, why not? What I have done while I've been waiting is set my 4-way cow thing up. Look at this, look at this. This is a work of art, this is. So all 4 cows get milked into the same tank, and it just gets pumped into the ME system. It's a thing of beauty. It is a thing of beauty. All my cows now, or these 4 anyway. I mean, I could replicate this again and have 4 more cows getting done, but I don't know as I need the liquid that this could produce right now. I don't feel a mad panic urgency to milk more than 4 cows at the moment. I'm getting my molten enderium for making the good stuff. I'm getting my resonant ender for making ender pearls if I need to. I'm getting my molten signalum if I feel the need to make more signalum without like making signalum comes upon me. I've got signalum being milked out of this little fella here. And of course, Gelid Cryothium Cowboy, who is going to need, in actual fact, I'm thinking to myself, Gelid Cryothium Cowboy is going to need to be milked about 300 times so we can add an extra tier to the reactor, just double the height of the thing. I keep getting slimes down there. It's a thing. I keep getting slimes. I get a slimy reactor. I don't know if this is a problem. I need to do some research into nuclear reactors, but getting a slimy reactor, it's not something I'm fully aware of in terms of physics. You'll be interested to know we burned through all our iron. Look at that 9,000 iron ingots now. They just don't show up now that the machine is running like, oh my god, hot stink. They just don't show up anymore. That's the thing. That's the thing. They just don't. Right now though, we can work on the quarry. We've got this. It's full of, you know, essence and stuff. So we can turn all this lot. In fact, we might as well empty the whole damn thing. In fact, we might as well fix this while we're about the job. We'll empty it out and then stick an ender chest there, maybe. Maybe? Does that sound like a plan? That does sound like a plan to me. Oh no, you need blaze rods for that. So we might get jobs done in the right order. Shall we? Shall we? Yeah, let's get the quarry going. Billio bad crazy dog nuts first, shall we? Sounds like the best plan I've ever had in the world ever. So we need about 15 levels. We're only on 5 because I needed spider eyes to make the stupid farm and dealy thing. So the ranchers, not the ranchers, the veterinary stations. I needed farms for them. Right, let's just do I smash the whole thing? Smash the whole thing. I'm just gonna go nuts. Alright, we've got 20 levels. We don't need 20 levels, but we've got 20 levels. Alright, let's head over here. Whoop whoop bonk. And now we use the anvil. So we want that and that to get us that. And we want that and that to get us that. And we want that and that to get us that. And I think that's all we need to make the tier 2 speed upgrades. Let's have a look. Let's have a little look-see. SPEED. Tier 2 speed upgrade. Yeah, so we need the tier 1, the efficiency 3, and the 2 speed upgrades, and we've got all of that. So let's head into the deep dock and fix our quarry. Right to the up position is kind of where we want it to go. Has that started another row yet? No, it hasn't. But we're ambitious. We're ambitious. We're nothing if not ambitious here at Furry Pointlessness World. So let's make that a that, and let's make that a that, and stuff it. Let's make that a that. Nice. And that can go there. Out of the way. Just, you don't want the place looking untidy, so we'll grab that out, and we'll come over here, click on that, and say, I want to make one of them, please. And it's going to say no. It always does. I don't know why it does, but it does. It's this Ender IO stuff just seems to, you know, not do what it's supposed to do. There you go. Speed 2, tier 2 speed upgrade. We're making this quarry go. It's what it's the plan. The plan is to make the quarry just go. So that's the second one on there. Nice. And down here, we'll just hack this one away and upgrade this one. And then we're going to have the quarry that is the fastest quarry you've ever seen, unless you've seen a faster quarry. That's just the way the world works. The next tier of these needs an awful lot of experience. A truckload, an actual physical truckload. Now that is whizzing. That is whizzing. But still, the ender chest is maintaining a grip on it. As for power, I don't know. I'm assuming we're going to have enough power to deal with this situation, but I don't know definitively. I guess we just need to let the damn thing run now. It's going to fill up at a ferocious rate. I wonder how far down this line we are. I mean, we've been around, hanging around for a while, so we'll just whiz down here. We'll do this side of the corridor because, you know, things might spawn on the other side of the corridor. We don't want to run into anyone. We don't want any see Spony dude here. We'll just zig and zag. He might shoot. He might shoot at us. He might take a few pot shots. Oh, it's gone quite far. The quarry's doing alright for itself. How far off the end are we? This is where the quarry's up to. And the end of the quarry for this run... Oh, it's still got a way to go, mind you. Mind you. Yeah, I think we're going to need those tier 3s. Oh, I think we're going to need those tier 3s. I don't even think it's made it halfway yet. God. We're going to have so much ore coming out of the ground when this is done. It's going to be scary. I'm going to be scared. I'm going to be intimidated by my own quarry when this is finished having its party. Can we park next to the quarry and see it doing the quarry dance? Is that a thing we can do? I mean, the thing should be literally whizzing at the moment. Here's where it's up to. So let's just park it here and see whether we can see these blocks vanish. I mean, it should be virtually instantaneous at the speed the thing is going. I don't know how long it'll take, but it might take a few sort of minutes, because it's got to go floor to ceiling a few times before it can hit this row. But we'll see. We'll give it a few seconds here. And we know the thing's working. Bottom line, we know it's working, so we don't really need to stress about it too much. But it would be nice to see it in action, just whiz this brown line, which, like I say, it'll probably be virtually instantaneous. But it's going to take us a while to build up enough experience, like I say, for, I think, the tier 3 upgrades need 2 efficiency 5 pickaxes, which that's going to be a big ask. That is going to be a big ask, but you know, I think it will be worth it. I think it will be totally worth it. We've got the power for it, so we might as well do it. Yeah, this is taking too long. Stuff it, we don't need to see it. I mean, we've made a good impression here. We've gone over 600. I think we're near 700 on this, aren't we? We've gone near 700 on this. It's just going to take a wee while to chun through the whole job. But that's okay, because we've got a lot of background stuff. Like making that farm stuff took a bit of time. But it's not the end of the world. So we've probably gone a good 400, 300, 400 blocks that way. That's not too shabby. That's not too shabby. And it's going much faster now. It's absolutely tearing it up, which is good. It's what we wanted. So let's take a quick look at our power issues, systems, that sort of thing. Issues and systems. Got to keep an eye on the cows because of the complexity of the system we've put in place. I don't want to sort of knacker the cows up too much. So let's bring her down here for a landing and let's have a look in here. Oh, it's still not thrashing it. It's not thrashing it at all. It's going down much faster. It is taking power at a ferocious rate. But I don't think it's thrashing it. It should turn on any time at all. The big can it fully charge again? Can it reach its zenith with the charging? Oh, look at it go. How much power does it? I know it normally goes to around 40. I suspect it'll go to around 40 this time as well. But it might be able to get a little bit higher. It's getting up to about 41 and it turns off. Yeah, it's not yo-yoing because it was going up to about 90 previously. We're going to be lucky to hit low 80s here now. So we're definitely thrashing it a bit harder. That's not bad. I'm not disappointed with that. Now we need to go kill some blazes. So let's go do that job. Let us go kill some blaze dudes. If any of them actually spawn, because they take a while to spawn and it's a little bit painful. They spawn when you don't want them to. That seems to be the thing with blazes. They'll spawn when you don't want them to. But I think we're coming along nicely. We've got some fairly sophisticated systems at work. I had to use this thing to spawn spiders, so I've now got spawn spider safari net and spawn skeleton safari net. I'm getting quite the collection of safari nets, don't you know? I probably should capture one of these and spawn blazes in there and just wail on. Oh, hello. Yeah, mate. And you. Come here. Did we miss anything out of there from just experience? Got no blaze rods. Got molten core. Ugh. Garbage. Garbage. Probably should build a box around this for safe type. Did we get blaze rod out of him? No, we got another molten core. We've got 2 molten cores now from quarry. Or maybe move the spawner into the middle, because working on the edge here seems a little jeopardous. Should we dump our experience? I think we should dump our experience. I feel like dumping my experience in our tank of dumpy dump experiences. But yeah, this is I mean, you need 4 blaze rods. Blaze rods is a bit of a pain in the neck. Maybe we should make some blaze seeds. Save us doing this debacle. Because this debacle is the worst debacle. We could just put him in there and then just sit next to it. That would probably be more effective. Okay, we got a blaze rod out of that. Didn't we? I thought we got a blaze rod out of that. Yeah, we did. I was worried then for a second. I had panic in me. Panic in my eyes and in my soul. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to capture one of these dudes with a safari net. That's the plan. That's plan number 1. Safari net, reusable, and we need a few of them. So, okay, fell off something there a little bit. So we got the sword on deck and we got the safari net on deck. So we'll grab one when he turns up. If he turns up, when he turns up, if he turns up, when he turns up. We will need to fill the hole in the roof of the mob spawner over there, because that's got a hole in the roof now. Because these guys will be able to get out of that, and that's beyond not ideal. There's like ideal, and there's that these things getting out is not good. That's why this thing's over here, so it can't cause problems that it could cause. We don't want problems. I mean, the wither. I mean, that was potential problem causing. We've got so much wither essence now, though. Oh my god, we've got so much wither essence. We got practically a train full of wither essence. Is this not going to spawn during the day? Oh, hello. You're with me. Fair enough. He did spawn during the day then. Right, so we just need to go in here, click on this, and put him in there. Turn that on. But we'll also turn on the grinder. There. And we will fill in the hole on top, because, you know, we don't really want the hole on top to be there. So this thing should verily spawn blazes in there now. Should do. Should do. Might not do. Why isn't it spawning blazes? There we go. Blaze spawned. And then Blaze should die. He looks happy. He looks content. He's got a fulfilling life. And then, as if by magic, he should die. Are you gonna die? There we go. And then we should get goods and chattels out of him. In this chest. This is where we should get that, that, and that. More sulfur. Sulfur, we don't really need sulfur, but whatever. There's another dude just appeared in there, I think. They're not spawning at a ferocious rate, but, I mean, whatever. I'm sure there's ways I can turn these machines on, but I don't need that many blaze rods. I'm kind of just hoping I do actually get blaze rods from grinding them. I think in the past I've had issues where if you grind them, you don't get the blaze rods. I think that might be an actual physical thing. Grinding them doesn't give you blaze rods. I don't know what it does give you, but I'm looking at the box, which is the only output. I thought there was an alternate, but that is the only output. I think it's the one downstairs that has the other output, and we're not getting any blaze rods at all in there. We'll let it run for a bit, but I'm fairly sure we're not going to get blaze rods. I'm sure they were nerfed so that you couldn't farm for blaze rods. You can do it, you just need the right sort of device to do it with, and this grinder probably isn't the right device to use. But I think it's just a case of sit and wait now. So, from furryearsworld, where we're making progress, we're having fun, we're making progress, we're doing things. We're doing things. Let me just quickly see how much gelid cryotheum we're up to. I'm curious, you know, I'm curious. Gelid cryotheum, we are up to 6 buckets of it already. So the thing is working well. The quarry's still not stressing out these last 2 cards. Even though the quarry is going like Monkey Nuts Crazy Stink Horse, which is fast. I'm not going to lie to you, Monkey Nuts Crazy Stink Horse. That's pretty damn quick. It looks like our processing system is holding it. Let's go and have a look at that too, because we built that and we're just ignoring it. This jobber-ma-bob. Chewing on a bit of copper. It's got some silver in there for some reason that it hasn't shifted yet. I'm guessing the silver will go eventually. But it's coping. It's coping admirably. Kind of, maybe. A little bit admirably. Don't know definitively. Not going to go out on a limb and say, yeah. Oh, we've got 5 blaze rods. Oh, so it does capture... Oh, that's a little awkward. Wasn't expecting to see you there, dude. Yeah, whatever. Really don't want you spawning in there. I can be honest with you. To the point that I'm just going to put some dirt in there. Like that. Could I go out now, please? There we go. Put myself out. Job's a good one. So it is killing the blaze rods, blazes, and getting the blaze rods for us, which is perfect. So, from furryearsworld for now, we are going to go with a, I'd like to think, cheery old ta-ta.